Hey team, today I'll be discussing the benefits and the negative disadvantages of caffeine since I've been getting so many questions on how caffeine can be used or not used for your performance in your games. First, I'll start by some of the benefits. Um, Caffeine has been shown to increase endurance exercise performance in both anaerobic, anaerobic capacity, so long duration exercise, and short bout muscle endurance. It also helps you with the mental aspect. There's placebo studies have shown that even if you're not given caffeine, the idea of getting caffeine can have performance benefits. So there is kind of a mental aspect in terms of improving your performance. Um, Along with that, it also decreases your rate of perceived exertion while doing exercise or running or whatever you happen to be doing. Another cognitive mental benefit to it is it does improve cognitive function with things like attention and vigilance. It also has been shown to increase maximal high intensity exercise in a short duration. It has been shown in team sports and other activities to improve your motor skills, um, which is a benefit for sport practice and training and whatnot. It also may have a benefit in carb absorption and exogenous carb oxidation. That's not super conclusive, but there is the potential that it does show that. It increases your CNS response with things like increases muscle fiber recruitment. Along with muscle fiber recruitment is also kind of the reason they think it might help with ballistic movement performance with things like jumping or even sprinting or throwing or passing, any kind of ballistic movement. Um, Another benefit is it doesn't necessarily have to be ingested in order to get the benefits. So you don't necessarily have to drink an energy drink or coffee to get benefits of the caffeine. Studies have shown that caffeine gum and mouthwashing with caffeine have both been shown to increase performance and have benefits. So along with those benefits, there also is some downsides. So that does sound like a lot of good stuff, but there are some negatives. So the idea of decreasing and not feeling like you worked as hard is also could be a negative because that could lead to you overworking and overdoing things because you don't think you're working as hard and you don't think you're as tired as you might be. It also causes sleep disturbances, increases in anxiety. Again, things like coffee and energy drinks that are carbonated, acidic, and caffeine in general can cause gastrointestinal distress, increase irritability, elevate your blood pressure, increase restlessness, cause headaches. You can also overdose with extremely high doses. You have to go to the hospital. Effects and the other negative is the effects vary from person to person. Also, this is on the NCAA banned substances list. So stimulants like things like caffeine and guarana are on the banned list. So you have to make sure you're not taking way too much all the time. Um, Team sports can benefit from this. Endurance athletes, lifting athletes for the mental and muscle recruitment aspects, not necessarily because it increases muscle strength or muscle power output, but because there are all those other added benefits of decreasing rate of perceived exertion and things like that. For you guys specifically, you have to be careful with it because it's on the ban list, but I would recommend 3 milligrams per kg of body mass 60 minutes prior to either practice or a weight room trip because it has been shown to have benefits in vertical jump, lane agility drills, 20-meter sprint, and repeated sprint ability in the form of a shuttle from a study done with regards to basketball athletes specifically, conducted by Raya-González et al. In 2021. So I would recommend it. You just have to be careful with how much you're taking and how often you're taking it. I wouldn't use it all the time, just from here and there, from time to time, on and off.